Your milk doesn't come in for 4 or 5 days, until after you've had your baby. So, they explained to me that she's getting what's called colostrum, I believe. And so, you need to continue to do that. So you're, getting her accustomed to latching. She actually latched pretty quickly. And my fear was I wasn't gonna produce enough milk. I just felt like, what if I'm not doing this right? I think breastfeeding is stressful. There's a lot about it that we don't understand. We know it works and it's great. It might not be for everybody. I do believe that, you should at least try it, if you think it works for you, if that's what you believe in. And I definitely gave it a try and it worked. I remember 4 or 5 days later, the milk came in. For me, it really didn't hurt per se. It was, there was a little bit of discomfort around the breast areas because of, when they're full, and you have to nurse or breast, pump, it's, that's when it got uncomfortable. But if, you're doing it regularly, it was a lot easier. You're kind of releasing pressure, I guess, is, what's happening. But as far as the amount, I didn't have, the full boobs, and I wasn't able to produce the 8 ounces, that some other women pump. I felt like I was struggling just trying to get 2 ounces in, like a pumping session. So that was a little frustrating for me. But I was also told some is better than nothing. You can supplement with formula too. They actually had us supplement because, she was born early. Right. So she had, before we left the hospital, which we didn't even have to stay longer than a standard stay, they had to make sure I guess they were seeing the nutrition and some levels rise in the time that we were there. So that was, that's scary. You want to make sure you're giving your child all the nutrients she or he needs. And a lot of times you have no control, over what might be happening to your body, how much milk you're producing. You just have to make sure you're doing the right thing at the end of the day.